Hello and welcome to this week's video. It is a Friday afternoon and I've honestly just had the busiest week with client projects, and I also signed 2 new clients, one for a website and UX to improve their e-commerce flow, and then another one with video editing. So a great week, but I've been absolutely slammed and therefore the house has taken a back seat, just with laundry and cleaning and everything like that. So I definitely want to just have a reset before I go into the weekend. I am working for the full day tomorrow, but I really want to make it my mission to just switch off on Sunday, just go and chill by the pool, because the weather now is absolutely beautiful in Dubai. The winter is, can you tell my brain is absolutely fried from this week? The winter over here is basically summer to us, because summers in Dubai, it's like 50-degree heat, no one can go outside. So definitely winter here is so exciting, and it's early 30s now, which is just so beautiful. So on Sunday, I want to make it my mission to just have a digital detox, not be on my phone, not be on the laptop, not be working certainly, so that I can just chill by the pool, read a book, and just give my mind a rest. As you can see, it definitely needs a break. Okay, now I need to get stuck into some video editing for a client of mine who held an event in Saudi Arabia. So we need to do some video edits for their YouTube channel and for their social media. So there is a lot to do, so I need to get stuck into that for a little bit. And I really want to get on top of myself for the weekend and next week. Okay, it's a few hours later. I've done a couple of hours work. There's been a slight change in plans. Instead of having a cozy night in, I'm gonna head for a drink. My partner is having his quality drinks and he recently moved team. He'd like me to come in and join him and meet everybody. So I'm looking forward to that. Good morning, everyone. It is officially a week later. I started this vlog last Friday and now it is the following Friday because life just got in the way. Work was absolutely chaotic. I had the best night last Friday night. I had so much fun. That is the one thing I have to say I just love about being Irish, and I'm so proud to be Irish, is that we went to an Irish bar, and no matter where you go in the world, you will always, no matter who you speak to who's Irish, you will always find some sort of mutual connection, whether it's, you know, their brother's uncle's hamster or something. Like, you will always find a connection, and I have to say it just happened last Friday night, and it was quite a close connection to my family, and I have to say it was the highlight of my night because it just gives you some sense of familiarity and a sense of home, and it just honestly just warms my heart when you are so far away from home as well. So of course I was ringing the family the next day to tell them about the connection. As for the rest of the weekend, I did end up working, which I didn't want to on the Sunday. I was hoping to have a digital detox day from technology and phones and everything, but I did end up working. It's just a busy season for me, which is a great complaint because look, when you do run your own business, I've definitely had quieter months as well. So everything just seems to be coming together, and I seem to be getting a lot of referrals, which is fantastic, and I'm so grateful. And look, maybe I'm at that stage where I do bring in additional help too. Maybe I need to make that call, but as of right now, I like doing it myself because I'm just such a perfectionist and I want it done my way, to my standard. Most of this week, it's just working from home, working on my laptop. A lot of my meetings this week have been on Zoom. So I'm kind of toying around with like what I do film and what I don't film, because obviously me just sitting at my laptop for like 10 hours straight is not the most exciting thing to film. And then also when I do have my Zoom meetings, of course there's client confidentiality as well, with maybe certain figures they would share with me for their website and stuff. So yes, I'm trying to find the balance. And look, it is a teething phase trying out this new YouTube channel again, so I'll get there, bear with me. But as of right now, I'm just happy to be picking up the camera and kind of just going with the flow and seeing what works. Well, this morning I've gotten out of the house, a change from my laptop at home and a change from the gym. I've gotten out of the house, which is great, and I've come to a new part of Dubai which I haven't been to before, but I am meeting a client and yeah, hopefully winning them over on a pitch. And yeah, just wish me luck and see how that goes. And I just thought I'd bring you along. So the meeting went well, and I was so happy to see one of my friends out here. So she works for this company and she's the one who referred me in, and I hadn't seen her in 2 weeks, which I know is not a long time, but it is a long time when you're living in Dubai and of course you don't have, you know, your family from back home. So we had a coffee afterwards. There's just nothing beats girlhood, honestly. Like, we just get it. We can just relate to things so easily. So yeah, so that did wonders for me. So right now I am just picking up a package. I need to pick that up and then head back to the house and get stuck into more work again. Okay, so I ordered an SD reader for my Mac so that I'm not having to import the footage onto my phone and then onto my laptop. And then I also got this SanDisk 128GB memory card for my camera, because the one that I have is old. I've had it since I bought the camera, which would have been like 6 years ago, and it's only 32 gigs, so I'm constantly running out of space and memory when I'm filming. So yeah. I'm home now, and before I get stuck back into work, I made myself a nice cup of Barry's tea. And as I was driving into my estate, I was thinking of these girls who I saw this morning when I was pulling out. So I'm in the right-hand lane driving up, about to make a right turn, and they are facing me in the right-hand lane. And I'm like, what's going on? So of course, you know, I'm quite stressed about this meeting, and that is the one thing about being a female founder, is that, you know, you can feel quite in your masculine because you're having to look after every single part of the business and, you know, managing books, managing admin, doing the finances, doing VAT and all of that. And you're learning so much that this week has just really been quite stressful for me. And I look at them and I make eye contact with them, and they're like waving their hands and signaling me, and I pull down the window and I'm like, hi, like, are you okay? These two Latino glamorous women, they have the fur, they are dripping in diamonds, and they look at me and they're like, can you help us? And I'm like, what is wrong? And they're like, our car broke down. And I'm a bit like, what do you want me to do about it? Do they think, oh, let's ask this lady, she looks in her masculine, she's gonna pull over and she's gonna change her tire? Like, I mean, I don't know what vibe I be giving off. Maybe it's just the week that's in it. So they're like, can you help us? And I check the time and I'm just like, look, I would love to help, but honestly, I'm in a rush. Like, I need to head. So I ask, I'm like, what's wrong? The driver is telling me their car broke down. You're one in the passenger seat, like, she's just having the giggles. I was like, I wish I was in that vehicle, you know, giggling away that the car broke down. But instead, I was just like stressed as the nines, up to high dough, thinking of 72 things with all these different clients. So I look at them and I'm just like, okay, well, like, you know, maybe you should call maintenance. You know, I'm sure you can find a number on Google. In my own head thinking like, come on lads, come on, like, let's get to work here. Like, do you not have like Google? Can you not like just Google this? So I'm giving suggestions, and then she looks at me and she just goes, where are we? Okay, now I'm really jealous. Now I'm so jealous. She's so in her feminine. She doesn't even know where in the world she is. And her friend is just giggling. So I tell her, I'm like, right, we're in this estate in this area of Dubai. And then she just looks at her friend and the two of them just burst into hysterics laughing as if like they don't know how they got here. I'm like, look guys, I'm so sorry, but I really need to go. And they're like, but what will we do? I'm like, look, I'm driving out where the security is. Go over to security, tell him the situation. Like, he will ring you roadside maintenance. You'll get fixed, you'll get sorted, like it'll be no problem. And then she looks at me like I've just changed her tire or something, and she was just like, thank you so much, you are incredible, you are amazing. And I was just like, okay, thank you very much. So when I came home a while ago, pulled in, and of course the first location I look is where they asked for help, and they're gone now, so obviously they got the car started, they got maintenance. But anyway, hopefully this weekend I can have my digital detox day that I was planning on having last weekend. That is the goal. So look, if I need to stay up late and work, so be it. So that is my afternoon.